Let me take a minute to show you a couple of more things on Sandi's patriotic Quilt of Valor quilt that she has created for a dear friend in Missouri. Remember, there's an arrow down below. When you hit that arrow, it will take you to another of this same quilt getting stitched out with a different tip and idea on it. I always like to give you good ideas. They're going to help with your quilting, so take a minute to check that out. Also, follow over on Facebook and Instagram, where you will see pictures of these quilts and other ideas and thoughts that are over there. I'm going to go and take off my quilt clip for a minute and show you some of the pressing. One thing I wanted to show you is when you have white areas surrounded by anything that's mediumly dark, whether it be red or whether it be blue, anything else that's dark, you want to be sure that none of your stray threads from these darker areas are sneaking into the white ones. No, we don't want any of that happening. So take an extra moment to make sure there's nothing sneaking underneath that can be shown through the white areas right here. That's something we don't want to have stuck into your quilt. The other thing I want to show you is her pressing job. Let's see if we can pull out this other. Let's go ahead and give her a pause just for a second. And we'll pull off both of these quilt clips real quick. And I'm going to show you the pressing job right here. She pressed the stripes in toward the blue field and then out toward the white. What did that do? On the top of the quilt, that causes the blue area, in this case, to be raised up just a tad and the red stripes to be sunk down just a little tiny bit, causing some dimension to be able to be happening on your quilt. And I would implore you, if you have something kind of like this where all the blocks are so similar with just striking designs, consider pressing it in a way that's going to make sense, whether something be raised up or lowered down, whatever works for you under the circumstances. If you have sashing, I would always implore you to press the seams in toward that, causing the sashing to come up just a tad. It's called turn of cloth, and it can really add some nice dimension to the quilt in which you have created and shows that you have thought this through. She's also done a great job of lining up all the stripes that are going one way, all the horizontal stripes are going one way. Nicely done. Thank you to our servicemen and servicewomen for helping to keep our country free. God bless America. Stay strong in the US of A. In the meantime, look down in the show notes or put something down in the comments and let's start a conversation. I'd be happy to help you with the quilt over here in Yuma, Arizona.